And now, breaking news at 10.
We are great at breaking news.
Some would even say shattering it. I'm William Anchorsmuch.
And I'm Sally Weathersby.
And we open tonight with our pet segment. Tonight, I'm told we have a lovable little dog by the name of Davis. Yes, you can see Davis. Oh, he is adorable and very loving, very active. Dog kisses. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. He is also, we are told, is able to take commands very well. Davis, lay down. Good boy. Or girl. We don't really know. On to the rest of our news. Like I said, I'm William Anchorsmuch. In a day of fake news, I promise to bring you news as accurate as possible when it's partially fake. Most of these stories are not fully factual, but at least have enough truth to keep you smiling. Witnesses claim they have seen a bearded man wearing a striped polo shirt robbing the bank in Millerstown, but it turned out he was just carrying a water pistol into the bank to squirt workers because they refused to give him lollipops or dog biscuits. I don't have any dog biscuits. And unfortunately, the man does not have a dog either. He just wanted the dog biscuits for himself. In other news, a Sheetz truck driver that delivers gas to Sheetz full-time, who has refused to be on camera and be interviewed, has been promoted for doing his job so well that he simply goes by the name The Gas Man.
Isn't that a cool name?
I guess you might say that. In sports, what appears to be a medical miracle. A kind lady by the name of Ann from Newport had knee replacement just last week. And this week she has already qualified for the 2020 Olympic 100-meter dash.
Wow.
Unfortunately, the Olympics are postponed for this year. We will keep an eye on this story to see if she continues her blazing speed into next year. In Newport just this morning, a man by the name of Mike has sought intervention on the TV show My 500-Pound Husband. He claimed his wife continued making cookies for the entire church, but not able to get out and deliver them. He has ballooned to become the biggest man in Perry County. His daughter was quoted as saying, "We knew Dad had a problem when he started buying dairy cows to keep up with his addiction." On a positive note, the cows have continued to keep their yard and all their neighbors' yards mowed quite nicely. Vandals in Liverpool broke into a man's shed last month and dressed up a Christmas tree, placing in one of the vehicles pulled behind 8 tiny reindeer. All Kevin could say was, "I just can't help but feel a little more jolly. Ho, ho, ho." Candy stocks have hit the skids. When Hershey researched the problem, they traced it back close to Millerstown, where they placed blame on one by the name of Mrs. Bell. Not because stores were closed, but she had no church children to buy candy for. Futures are looking good as church grandmas across the country are beginning to stock up on chocolate and Smarties again. And now we go to our weather lady, Sally Weathersby.
Sally Weathersby, whether you're ready or not, bringing you the best and worst weathers in the country. Whether you obey your parents or disobey. Whether you fight with your siblings or treat them with love. Whether or not you help someone around you. Whether you lie or tell the truth. Whether you are mean to those that are mean to you or turn the other cheek and show them kindness. Whether you are selfish with your toys or share with your brother and sister. All of these weathers are completely up to you. You decide if you will do what's right or wrong. None of us can make the right decision all the time. But we should remember that we are our own weather person. We decide whether we do right or wrong. And the Bible tells us that even as kids, we will be remembered by our actions. Proverbs 20:11 says, "Even a child is known by his deeds, whether what he does is pure and right." So be a good weather, boy or girl, and when you have to choose whether to do good or bad, choose to do good.
Well, Sally, would you say that children are choosing right or wrong?
None of them are perfect, but many are choosing right every day.
What seems to be the biggest holdup for choosing whether children would do right or wrong?
Brothers and sisters seem to be the hardest time for children to choose what is right.
You heard it here first, folks. You can choose whether you do right or wrong. And even children will be known, apparently, by the things that they do, their actions. So make sure that you choose to do what's right and be your own weather person. Very clever, Sally. I like that.
Thank you.
Help us have some great memories by following Jesus each and every day of your life. Wait, I'm sorry. Breaking news. This just in. Apparently some people from Evendale have tried to take on the same adventures near Big Spring State Park. After watching a video of a local adventurer pastor, during that time several women were lost in the woods for hours with only the fathers to look after the children, and the children, under the father's supervision, were left to play with rattlesnakes.
Oh my.
Experts warn that ones doing devotionals are highly trained professionals, and these things should not be tried by amateurs. The women were found, and the children all survived miraculously. That's all for tonight, folks. And remember, I'm William Anchorsmuch, bringing you so much truth, it almost seems